of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Tremens West, reaching you live and direct from the Heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about 5 major reasons why water offerings do not work, especially when you go and do it in your mother's or father's village. Before then, I'll be making an announcement for those people that are living in America, North America, that is Canada and America. With respect of my video on how to do the ego feeder activation, please, I don't want you guys to go and be searching for ego feeder in America. The ego is a protected bird in America. It's a restricted animal, okay? You cannot hunt it. You cannot even possess the feeder or any part of that animal. It's a sacred bird. I told you in that video that is their totem. So the nation of America regard the eagle as a very important and respected animal that people cannot own it without permission from the federal government. You cannot even have any part of the eagle, even the feeder. You cannot buy it. You cannot have it in possession. Having a eagle feeder in your possession in America without a federal permit can get you 5 years imprisonment with a $5,000 fine. So the spell on how to activate ego feeder for spiritual uses in my other video is not for people in America. I don't want you people to go to jail because you are practicing African spirituality. Okay, I do the research. Somebody told me that they can't get ego feeder in America because it's restricted. It's against the law. That the only people that can even have the feeder, it is only given to Native American people with the express permission of the federal government. So any other person cannot own ego feeder in America. You can't own falcon feeder. All these birds are protected birds in North America. So it's a very serious offense. It's a federal offense to be in possession of an ego feeder or any part of that bird in that country. So don't even go and research on how to get it. It's a federal offense. But in Africa here, there's no such law. In Nigeria, we don't have any law restricting us from having an ego feeder in our possession. They sell it in all the markets here. So it's not that offense in Nigeria. Okay, it's not that offense in Africa. I don't know any African country. It's not that offense. If you want ego feeder, I can get you as much as you like. Okay, but in America, it's an offense. But I don't know if the law is only created there to protect their own local birds. Okay, so please don't go and think of how to get it. You're not going to get it in America. It's against the law to have it. So I'm just saying this notice here so that you don't go and get in trouble for trying to get an ego feeder. If you're living in America or Canada, forget about that rights or find another bird to use. But here we use ego feeder and falcon feeder for that sort of thing, hawk feeder. Okay, so please don't go and get in trouble practicing African spirituality. Okay, Africa and America are 2 different countries. In Nigeria, ego is our totem, but there's no law restricting us from not owning or even eating the ego if possible. Okay, so that is for the wayside. Today I'll be talking about a situation, a phenomenon somebody draw my attention to. In African spirituality, for new people that are coming into African spirituality, when they get to meet the regular practitioner or our regular traditionalists in Africa or in Nigeria, they will tell you that the reason you are having problems is that you have not been practicing ever since. And since that's why things have been rough for you, that you have to go and do offering, especially water offering, to the water deities in your father's village and then in your mother's village. Then after you have completed these 2 rites, your life will start moving forward. Things will now be soft for you. And you will be having money. Everything will be coming on that. As far as you have not done this right, you are not going to get any money in your life, that you must go to your village, your father's village, and do this offering. So this is like a normal standard request or formats you will find in African spirituality, that all the Paco, all the Tom and Jerry spiritualists, this is what they use to scam people. And then they're going to charge you exuberantly for these water offerings. They will claim that they will claim that they are the only ones that can do it for you, that you have to pay them and you have to carry them to your village to come and do this thing, that the right you cannot do it by yourself, you have to carry them. And they will charge you to come to your village, and we come with show to come and display and show themselves that they are some sort of powerful native doctor, so that everybody will see them. Then they will come and do this water offering, come to your village or sing, song, dance, and shout around, and then throw some things into the river, and then share food and money for people, and then they go home. All this is at your own expense, of course, at your own expense. So this is a regular thing that happens in African spirituality. It happens in Nigeria a lot. This is a standard operating format for all native doctor DBS in African spirituality. And the sad ones, the ignorance ones, the ignoramus, the nicopomes, all of them do this nonsense too. Now, what is the problem with this thing? There are many problems with this thing, and people have complained that after they have done this right, they did not see any change in their life. They go to their father's village, they spend money, do things in the river, go to mother's village, they spend money, do things, and nothing happened. In fact, if village they do it, they start having problems instantly. There are problems like it multiplied, it not tripled or quadrupled. And they will say, oh, you told me to do this right, I not did it right. I'm supposed to now expecting a contract or some good favor. Instead, there are problems in multiplying. Nothing is happening. Even me, I have done this kind of thing before. When I was learning African spirituality, people have told me to go and do right. I do it, nothing happened. I still have problems in my life. Now, I want to explain what is behind it. There are 5 major reasons that this kind of thing will happen. Okay? First of all, this right is not compulsory for every black person. Okay? So it doesn't matter if you come from Nigeria, come from any part of the world. If somebody is telling you this, that especially you are from Nigeria, it is not important for everybody. You can do water rights in any river in the world, any flowing river or sea, water body, as long as it's flowing, is connected. You can do your water right there. So this is a major misconception you need to know. Okay? You should only do water right to a particular river when it is directly requested by the deity. Okay, if it is not expressly requested by the deity or the spirit, you can do it at any river. Okay, I do my own at any river that is available, and it works for me. Okay, I told people I am a scientist, I am not a traditionalist. Okay, so this is the major misconception. Then another example to prove my point. What of black Africans, people that were taken into America, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Brazil through the transatlantic slave trade? Many of these people have forgotten their original fathers or mothers' village. So how can this kind of people living in America, how can they trace their native mother and father village to do the water offering? So if they cannot trace their original mother and father village, meaning they cannot do water offering for prosperity, is this how it's supposed to be? Okay, this is another fraudulent thing. It's not important for everybody. Okay, and also too, somebody might be in a far place, he cannot be able to travel to his mother and father's village. Maybe they are living abroad. You are not telling somebody living abroad that before it will become, things will be well with him, he should travel all the way from wherever he's living in America or in the other part of the world to come and do offering in his mother and father's village. Are you crazy? Are you stupid? This is a kind of request that some stupid DBS will be telling people to do just because you want to get money from them. Illiterate, semi-illiterate, stark illiterate, spiritual illiterate DBS. You'll be telling somebody living in China to come and travel all the way to Nigeria to go to, not only in Nigeria, we now locate his a remote village to go and do water offering before he will become a millionaire. Can you not be able to help the person from that point if you are a powerful DBS? You don't even understand the situation, all because you want some money. You just say you have to come home, you have to come home. You are very, very stupid. Unfortunately, a lot of fraudulent spiritualists, they engage in this practice, helping to confuse people, to cause more problem in the life of people. This is wrong. This is why I advocate that it is best that you learn how to study and practice African spirituality by yourself. Okay, this is why I teach the subjects, because if everybody know what's up, everybody know what is happening, it will be very difficult to defraud people, because people will know how to do things by themselves, and they will be empowered. And when they have this knowledge, they will know what makes sense and what does not make sense. You cannot be asking somebody that have established in America for many years to travel home just to come and do water offering. It doesn't make sense. No, 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 no. Some of these are people doing all these things. I don't know how you reason. You need to be looking at spiritualists very carefully before you listen to what they are saying. Okay? Somebody is telling you that you have a right to make you a millionaire. Is the person a millionaire? No. The person is suffering, struggling. You are even better off than the person. You have to be taken care of. Prosperity goes to prosperity. I'm not saying that we cannot have spiritualists or fake spiritualists that are rich, but there are some kind of maybe Christian will call it some kind of, when you look somebody's life, you should see prosperity in the life of the person. If you look at somebody very carefully, you don't see any kind of prosperity in their life, and they are telling you that they have a secret formula to make you a millionaire, you should be very careful. That secret formula is not a good formula. Why did they not use it for themselves? It's either they are winches that have manipulated their own glory to make themselves very stupid, poor people, while they are killing people in witchcraft, or they don't have the power to actually command prosperity in this physical life. And I don't want to deal with those kind of people. If you claim to be a spiritual master, a spiritual guru, you should be able to command prosperity in the spirit world and also in the physical world. In essence, prosperity go dey show for your body. Okay, if you say you have power to give people money, money go dey show for your body. You go dey eat am, people go see am, you go dey show. Not be say you cannot manifest prosperity physically for yourself. How can you manifest it physically for other people? You cannot give what you don't have. Okay, people don't want witchcraft. Okay, I don't want that kind of witchcraft prosperity where I'll be poor in this life, then I'll be rich in the astral world, I'll be rich in the dream. I don't want that kind of prosperity. I want to be rich in the dream, and I want to be rich in the physical world at the same time. Now that train now I did. Okay, now that one I did. Okay, now that level now I did. So if you see somebody that is claiming to be a guru, a magician, that is not able to manifest wealth in the physical world and is claiming he can manifest in the spiritual world, I should suggest that you ignore that person, and you should block that person, and you should not listen to that person. Okay, because nowadays we have a lot of quacks that will just go and buy Ifa bead, native beads, and put one funny cap on their head, walking around town claiming to be babalawos everywhere. You will just see one black guy from Nigeria just travel go America, the next day don't turn to babalawo. Just start wearing traditional bead, parading himself as a babalawo, and he's very hungry, very sweaty, jumping from Uber to Uber, claiming to be a babalawo. You cannot manifest motto for yourself. Which kind of babalawo you be? I don't want that kind of babalawo. Okay, so please shine your eye, be looking at people properly before you try to say you want to do things with them. It's for your own good. So the problem many people are having is that when they go to say they want to do this water offering, you go to the village, you do it in your father's side, you do it in your mother's side, you're having problem. One thing you need to know is that spirituality is not a smooth path. One misconception, it's a part of war. It's not the part that we just do one right at one time, then all your problem will be solved for life. Okay, it's a part of moving against the trend, fighting forces that don't want you to progress. So it's a part of war, it's not a part of peace. So you will always be seeing oppositions in your life. One of the main dangers of going to your father's village and mother's village to do rights, when you go there, the good people are there. Also, the bad people are also there, waiting for you. And when they see you have arrived to want to do right, they will know that yes, this person wants to do this. And of course, people that don't want your progress will do whatever they can to block the rights. So when you go to the village you have not been to for the last 5 years, 6 years, All of a sudden, they see you with one native doctor, one DBA coming to say you want to throw things in the river, want to do one offering. People that are also evil spiritualists there, they will intensify their attack on you, especially those ones that don't know, they don't want your progress. When they see you do your rites, your water rite in the night, in the daytime, in the night, they will go and do their own rites to block whatever is coming to you and to also attack you very, very well, to make sure that what you come to do there do not work. Okay, this happens all the time. So a lot of ignorant spiritualists, when you find out that somebody have serious own problem, that there are many bad people in their village, it is not wise to advise them to even go to that village to go and show themselves that they want to do water right or any kind of right. So the whole village, normally people will gather for you to go escort you to that water to do the thing. It always happens like that. All the good people in the village, all the bad, especially the bad ones, will be more than the good ones. This is what you don't know. The bad ones, the ones that just want to get money from you, want to steal your offering, there are more. Many people will escort you there to see if you want to throw anything of value you throw in that water, they are going to take it. This is why I have perfected my own water offering in a way that you cannot steal it. I don't want people stealing my offering, and you cannot steal my offering. If you see the way I do it, it's very difficult to steal. So many of those people are happy and laughing with you. They are there to go and steal your offerings and blessing. Immediately touch the water, it belongs to nobody. So there are things you don't throw in the water. I don't advise people throwing goods there. You have to be very careful the things you throw, so that people don't take it. If I slice my regular stuff, you cannot steal it. When you even see what I'm throwing in the water itself, you know that it's not for you. You can't even eat it. This is the way I do mine. So you should know that a lot of bad people are going to be there, and many of them are going to be working against your progress or your success. So if you know that somebody have bad relatives, it's not wise to advise them to still go to that village. If they want to go, they need to do it secretly. Okay, it need to be a secret and coded affair, not something that everybody will be involved. But a lot of fake spiritualists use this opportunity to show themselves. They want to carry crowds so that people will know them. They are using these kind of things to advertise themselves. Okay, it's an easy thing to do, something you can do by yourself most times. They will want to use this occasion to advertise themselves to the village that they are a native doctor. They are now escorting people to water. They have that power, and that people should know them. Okay, this is not a good thing to do. Okay, for you, it's good for them, but for you, it's not good. Okay, because they are knocking your job. So you need to know these kind of things. So when you go to your father's side, the bad people will see you there. The ones standing against you will intensify their attack against you. You also go to your mother's side. The bad people will also see you there. The bad ones working against you will also intensify. At the end of the day, you end up with much more problems than before. Okay, you're going to end up with much more difficulty, much more hardship. Then you start running for pillar to post. Then when you run back to that same spiritualist, he will tell you to give them more money. This is how you become. Before you know, you have spent all your money, a large portion of your savings, doing rituals that will amount to nothing. Okay, so this is something you need to know. It affects many people. It has also affected me. I have learned from the experience. So I believe that somebody that is listening to this video will also learn from this kind of experience. So it's not advisable to do this openly if you have this kind of issue. Okay, another problem why it will not work, they did not do it well. Maybe you go to meet somebody that is not skilled, or the person is not a professional, or is an mediocre or inferior, or a fake, a quack. Let me say it's a quack spiritualist. These are the ones that just do shows for people to, you think because you don't know anything about spirituality, they can just do any nonsense that will tell you this is the way it works and you believe them. So when you now offer this kind of services to a quack, what will happen is that they will just mess things up for you. We have seen cases whereby some people will go to the river, they start cutting the neck of a chicken or cutting the neck of a goat. This is some no abomination things. You don't go and kill, you don't kill any animal to do water offerings. You will see some people doing this stuff. They will tell you have to go and kill a goat, and they will kill a goat and spill the blood in the water. This is a total no. If you do that, it's bad, totally bad luck for you. Okay, it's like a curse you are giving yourself. You don't do that. There are some kind of things you do not do. You see people that are incompetent. going to go and be doing this kind of things. They will just mess up your offering in your name, and of course, you're going to get a lot of backlash. You will get it physically, you get it spiritually, instantaneous backlash. Okay, so the kind of people, if you take quacks spiritualists to go and be doing this offering for you, they will mess your life up much more than before. So this will also affect you if the person that you commission to go and do this do not know what they are doing. They are just there to take your money and give you a show to show that they're actually doing something. They will mess up your life very, very well for you, and you are going to regret it. Okay. Another reason, number 3 reason why this kind of things will not work for you. It will not work quite naturally even if you get somebody to do this, but you are not committed to the path, you are not committed to the spirit, you don't really have any connection, or you think that you view them like slaves. A lot of us, especially new people coming from Christianity, they see African spirits as demons, as devils. They still see Jesus Christ as a supreme deity. They see African spirituality as evil, that they are dealing with evil spirits. So they just want to do offerings in their mind. They are bribing the spirits. Okay, they have this kind of mentality that they are giving bribes. So if you approach this thing like this, it might offend the spirits. Okay, you think that if you just give us this thing, then everything will be well with you. Of course, sometimes they will reject it, or sometimes they will take it, or they will still do what they want to do. They will not help you, or they will still mess you up to teach you a bitter lesson that this is not what they want. So if you have this kind of mentality, you approach the spirits in this way, in this disrespectful way, they will not attend to you. Okay, most spirits they don't respond to weakness. They don't respond to weakness. They don't respond to weak people, to stupid people. Okay, so if you approach them with this kind of mentality, they might want to teach you a bitter lesson. So you think you come here to bribe us, you think we are really dirty, we are evil, we are fetish. Okay, we're going to treat you like this. Okay, and then they will treat you in the way that you say, I done this and it didn't happen, nothing happened. What is going on? Why is this like this? Why is this like this? So before you say you want to do this kind of things, you have to actually understand. So I always tell people that you need to know a little bit about African history so that you don't be seeing African spirits or nature spirits as evil, as demons, because when you have a certain mindset on somebody or something, it will reflect back to you. If you want to do business with me, but you're looking like me, like you're looking down on me already, I will naturally get offended. If I notice that you're looking down on me, you're treating me with disdain, or you're treating me like I'm inferior, or I'm somebody that is dirty, that you don't want to deal with, you are too clean to deal with me, you just want to give me something I should. If you treat me like that, I will not be happy with you. Okay, so the kind of treatments, because of lack of our historical knowledge, it matters. When you go to do offerings, you disrespect the spirits because you see them as dirty or evil spirits, and if you think they are dirty enough, why do you have to even go near? You should just avoid them totally. It will be better for you. Okay, this is why they say if you want to eat with the devil, you need to have a long spoon. Okay, you see them that you are dealing with the devil. This kind of mentality is very wrong. Try to read African history and know who is saying the truth, so that when you start doing your rights will be more powerful. Because when the spirits see you talking from a point of confidence, a point of knowledge, like you're negotiating from a position of power, the universe will respond to you because they know what you are talking about. But when you go there without no knowledge of self, lack of self, you're just like an empty vessel. Nature will treat you like that. You are kind of useless, you're like shaft. And we don't give things that are holy to dogs. You have to fight for whatever you want. For this kind of people, their sacrifice is always heavy. In order for you, this kind of mentality, it will be easier for me to get something from the spirit world faster than for people that have this kind of mentality. Then we have to pay more. Okay, your sacrifice will have to be very, very heavy, because you have to be punished. So you have to give something of value that we want to maybe enter the high of the spiritualist or the spirit to say, okay, let's consider this one. They will ask you for something very valuable, but me, they probably will not ask me for anything. Okay, I'm already doing the work. So this is what you need to know. Then another thing is that this river offering thing will not work for you if it's not the source of your problem. A lot of people always think that when they have this misconception, especially from Nigeria, that if they're having problems in life, it's their family people that is causing it. It's always their village people. They get own problem. They will say, family people define you. In real life, it's not always like that. Contrary to this misconception, most villages, they don't even care about you. They don't even know you. People that they have not seen you for the last 10 years, they thought you're already dead. How will they still be worrying you? Okay? It's not everybody that your family is worried. Most times it's you that is worrying yourself. So if you think that somebody is worrying you and you are the ones that is making poor decisions due to lack of low-level mentality, you have been making poor negative decisions to be affecting your own life, then you think it's somebody that is doing you. You go and do offerings, your situation will not change now. There are many problems that people can solve with common sense, that people have refused to use their common sense due to the infection of Christianity. They are now believing miracle for everything. You will see somebody that is selling pure water on the road. You're selling a 5 naira or $1 pure water, yet you're thinking of becoming a millionaire. It is impossible. The kind of business you are doing, if you like, you're doing for 20 years, you cannot. It's not possible for you to be a millionaire because it does not encourage the kind of large money you are looking for to move through your system. So if you want to be a millionaire, you need to expand your kind of business whereby it is possible for large amount of money to be able to come into your business directly. Except maybe you want to be a distributor of pure water, or you want to be a major distributor. You want big money. You need to do business that can allow for big money to flow to you. Okay, so you see some people, maybe they are doing taxi driving. You are driving taxi, you're driving Uber. It will be very hard for you to really rise in life, because before you can be able to calculate or save all those money to live life like a millionaire, maybe you drive that your taxi for like 10, 20 years. I don't know. It's going to be a miracle indeed. If you want to be a millionaire, think of businesses that can expose you to large amount of money. Maybe you're doing a contract, or you're doing a work that there's a lot of money coming to the projects. So you can be having large amount of money passing through your system. So when you are in this position, it's easier for you to be rich. Okay? You need to open doors, unlimited doors of prosperity. You should not restrict yourself. Person doing regular day salary work, they're paying you $500 every month. All your whole life in that year is just worth $6,000 if you calculate your monthly salary. How can you be a millionaire whereby the only thing that is coming to you is just $500 a month? There's no way you can be rich. You have to maybe quit that job and start your own business that will allow for free flow of unlimited amount of wealth. So you need to think in a way whereby and create opportunities for large amount of money to be coming to you. So when you see this kind of people come to me, they say they want to do wealth for prosperity, and yet they're working regular government jobs. It's going to be hard because your pipeline is very tiny. The chance of you making that money or that money coming to you, except you win the lottery or you saw it on the ground, all those things I don't really believe in much of them. But I believe in, they say chance favors, it prepares minds. So you have to prepare yourself for the wealth that you want to see in your life. Okay, expand your business possibilities and potentials. Then when you do your spell, it's easy for you to magnetize the prosperity that you are looking for, except you'll be doing something under the table. You'll be doing some other rackets to meet up, to fulfill or to get the things that you want. Okay, so if you have all these things, you do your water rights, you did not consider all these factors, it will not work for you. So for those people complaining that when they do water rights, they told them to go to their mother and father village, nothing happened, you must be in one of this category. Okay, I have experienced this thing. It has happened to me when I started my journey. I also met all these quacks that tell me to go to mother father village. When I went to my father's village, the winches there, they intensified the attack. I went to my mother's village. People that I've not seen for almost 20, they start calling my number, disturbing my life. All those people I don't even want to meet. I have to be nice to everybody. Then I had more problem, calling me every day, asking for money, asking for assistance. I got tired and I blocked all their numbers. This is what will happen to you. That's happened to a lot of people. When you go to your village, you now make friends with so many people that are just sitting down doing nothing. The next thing, they see you as a source of income, that as you are able to spend this money like this, in this right, since you will have a lot of money somewhere, the next thing they'll be calling you, my son is sick, school fees, we need help, we need that. You will start sending money to people that you don't really want to have anything to do with. Immediately you start sending money, you become their enemy automatically. So please do not put yourself in any kind of situation. Do not start this kind of thing. Avoid it totally. There are many people that are successful in life that did not do mother and father offering or water offering in their village. Okay, people that are living in America today, they have lost idea of their village. They don't do it. People that cannot travel, they don't do it. They do it wherever they find themselves. They are fine. Okay, so this is a major misconception I have come to see about this issue, and I hope that somebody can be able to learn from this experience and observation, and can become better for it. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. Questions or comments are welcome concerning this topic. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, close the subscribe button. And if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, it is here waiting for you. If you also want to learn African spirituality, this is the place that you need to be. This is your one-stop, last bus stop here. I teach the subject very well from the ground floor, and I don't beat around the bush. And we analyze it and break it down for very simple understanding. You can learn it once again from every part of the world. You don't need to fly to Africa. You don't need to pay for any expensive initiation. And of course, you don't need to deal with all those cyber trans scallywags, all those fake babalawos. You don't need to deal with them. Here, I tell you the things you need to know. And we move from there. My website is River of Knowledge. You can register there. You can reach me on this channel. If you also want to do your love spell, your packs, your exits, your whole 9 yards, my number is under this video. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll still be seeing you in the subsequent videos. So take care and bye. Peace.